Real Voice. Sierra Leone Broadcasting Corporation. Here is a national news read by Salma Taba. First, the headlines. Office of the President directs the Attorney General to initiate the necessary procedure to remove the suspended Auditor General Lara Taylor Pierce. Presidential spokesman Alhaji Alpha Kano says that there was nothing like a rerun of the elections in the Tripartite Committee's recommendations. And 628 Sierra Leonean pilgrims express appreciation for a successful Hajj. Those were the headlines, and now for the news in detail. The Office of the President has in a press statement directed the Attorney General and Minister of Justice to initiate necessary procedures for the removal of the suspended Auditor General Lara Taylor Pierce, pursuant to Section 137, subsection 7A of the Constitution of Sierra Leone, 1991. It also directed the Audit Service Board to pursue action for the removal of the suspended Deputy Auditor General Tamba Momo. The decision came following the recommendations in the report on the tribunal that was set up to investigate the suspended Auditor General and her deputy. The president of the Sierra Leone Bar Association, Tuma Adamajento Kamara, has called on the Attorney General's office to speed up the tribunal report recommendations on the suspended Auditor General Lara Taylor Pierce to Parliament. She was speaking during the weekly government press briefing. Adamajento Kamara said that the suspended Auditor General has been through a lot since her suspension and deserves speedy justice. Director of Public Prosecution Usman Kano said the tribunal is not a court that deals with a matter speedily, but rather takes time to reach a decision, and the decision recommended that the Auditor General and her deputy to be removed from office. He related their removal on allegations of breach of confidentiality. Meanwhile, Alhaji Alpha Kano said there was nothing like a rerun of the elections in the Tripartite Committee's recommendations. He said Dr. Samuel Kamara's address to the nation did not ask for anyone to take to the streets or request for a rerun. Parliament has enacted the Criminal Procedure Act 2024. The new act repeals and replaces the historic Criminal Procedure Act 1965. The act will be used to address matters before a criminal court without the service of jurors as enshrined in the old act. Meanwhile, the deputy leader, one of the main opposition APC, Honorable Daniel Kroma, was strongly against the removal of the jury system. He told the SLBC that the experience of jurors were crucial in guiding judges to ensure justice was served. He said though the judges have been trained in law interpretation and judgment concerns over delays in handling cases, public perception of the justice system were to be considered. Honorable Daniel Kroma emphasized on the need to balance the roles of judges and jurors effectively to uphold justice and integrity in the legal proceedings. In his response, Chairman of the Legislative Committee, Honorable Marie Conte, mentioned concerns of the limited application of jury trials to specific types of cases like treason and murder. He also argued for changes in legal professions regarding jury attendance and procedural amendment to streamline judicial processes. He said there was a need for a reform in the judicial system to address inefficiencies and improve on justice delivery. Parliamentary reporter and analyst Melvin Mansari said there was a lack of empirical evidence presented by both proponent and opponent of law. He criticized the low parliamentary turnout on the issue and advocated for better public consultation on such law before they are taken to Parliament. You are listening to the national news on the Sierra Leone Broadcasting Corporation in Freetown. Child Health and Mortality Prevention Surveillance has engaged some of the operational areas to get first-hand information from community people. It will also facilitate information gathering for the transitional project the organization and the Ministry of Health will roll out. Hassan Forekamara reports.
Speaking to SLBC in a stakeholders engagement at Makambo Community Bombale District, the community engagement lead Chams MAKENI Kadiatu Kamara said the PEAK program was about the organization's transitioning from testing the corpses of children under the age of 5 to adults. She said unlike implementing the scheme in only 2 chiefdoms in the district, this one would cover the entire country. Madam Kamara said the current activity was to gather community knowledge and opinions, highlight expected challenges, and ignite possible solutions for smooth implementation. The CHAMS Committee Engagement Lead said over the years, the testing program was able to discover malnutrition and malaria as the leading causes for under 5 mortality in the Bombali Shari and several chiefdoms. Participants, including nurses and chiefs, unanimously agreed that the scheme would help ascertain useful information of unexplained death and believed that the community would embrace it. They raised doubts and reservations on the side of those with strong traditional and religious beliefs, mostly with paramount chiefs and senior secret society heads. Since 2017, the research program has worked collaboratively with the Ministry of Health by providing trainings, equipment, and valuable data on child mortality and stillbirth for preventive and curative purposes.
The 628 Sierra Leonean pilgrims have expressed appreciation for a successful Hajj. The pilgrims saw the journey as one that left an indelible imprint in their minds, especially the feelings of successfully completing the 5th pillar of Islam. Mohammed Simbikuruma reports.
Returning home brings a special feeling, especially after embarking on such a holy journey. Dressed in white, the 2024 Sierra Leonean pilgrims were in a mood of excitement after fulfilling the 5th pillar of Islam. At around 7:30 p.m. on Saturday and Monday respectively, the 2 batches comprising 628 pilgrims landed safely at Freetown International Airport. This was a sigh of relief for the chairman, Presidential Hajj Task Force, Al-Haji Murtada Sise. The pilgrims expressed delight for a successful adventure, thanking Allah for making it possible. More captivating was the 3 youngest pilgrims, 23 years old Aisha Abdullah Jallo, 27 years old Fatmata Binta Ba, and 30 years old Fatmata Ba respectively. They shared similar sentiments.
Really, I feel happy. I tell Allah thank you. We God make I go at this age here so anybody will get opportunity, let not say we in small or in big, we'll go Hajj.
I'm so happy and I'm so thankful to Allah to guide me right now to Islam and forget the courage for go Hajj actually.
After being received at the airport, the delegation was relocated to Old Lungi Airport where they underwent COVID-19 tests to ensure they were safe. Fortunately, no case was recorded. The pilgrims are expected to offer a national prayer session with President Bio at State House on Friday, 12 July 2024.
And now to end the news, the main points again. The Office of the President has in a press statement directed the Attorney General and Minister of Justice to initiate the necessary procedure for the removal of the suspended Auditor General Lara Taylor Pierce. The decision came following the recommendations in the report from the tribunal that was set up to investigate the suspended Auditor General and her deputy. The presidential spokesman Alhaji Alpha Kanu has said that there was nothing like a rerun of the elections in the Tripartite Committee's recommendations. He was speaking during the Ministry of Information's weekly press conference. And the 628 Sierra Leonean pilgrims have expressed appreciation for a successful Hajj. The pilgrims saw the journey as one that left an indelible imprint in their minds, especially the feeling of successfully completing the 5th pillar of Islam. And that's the end of the news from the Sierra Leone Broadcasting Corporation. From Freetown, I am Salma Taba. Goodbye.
Fukangona Junction this net for go buy extra credit. I want one.
Go left for liar. Say you want for go na treat. Because the last extra credit when me buy na bedia and they don't go buy am.
I forget say you get degree for lie.
Agreed. Dial *363# with your QCell and tell me what he say.
Okay. You say buy Q Power, get last 3 tokens, register meter and exit.
You forget say na PhD you get per lie.
But I don't get get QCell money.
Now it make it sweet and easy. Just top up your QCell and buy extra credit. No mobile money, no problem. It not be one day na salon. Pass with QCell. Hey, continue.
Okay, make a try back. Hey, let's talk. Yes, use your QCell, top up and buy extra light anytime, any side. Just dial *363# and follow the instruction. Make sure say you register your meter number first before you continue.
For more information, call 111. Terms and conditions apply.
QCell, Salon Pride.
I want to flex my love. I want to impress. And I want to carry.
Ambassador Francis on this. It's the Morning Coffee Show on 99.9 FM SLBC Radio. Morning Coffee, make the appointments, yeah? Here we go.
It's master G-Point.
Give me radio, pass me radio. I want for listen. Morning Coffee. Give me radio, pass me radio. I want for listen. Morning Coffee. Morning Coffee, na the best na salon. For information, na this nation. Morning Coffee, na the best na salon. For information, na this nation. Give me radio, pass me radio. I want for listen. Morning Coffee. Give me radio, pass me radio. I want for listen. Morning Coffee. Morning Coffee, na the best na salon. For information, na this nation. Morning Coffee, na the best na salon. For information, na this nation. 7 o'clock na morning, people they run to the radio for listen. Morning Coffee, the best inside Mama Salon. Morning Coffee, they not the lie, then they give you current news. Then they all about na Mama Salon. For give you with you community radio. They say pay for link up the coffee with you. Now that's big, they are the best inside the Mama Salon. Hey, then they give chance to the layman for make you send the text. Don't forget say, properly day, talk 40 day, every day, Monday to Friday. Give me radio, pass me radio. I want for listen. Morning Coffee. Give me radio, pass me radio. I want for listen. Morning Coffee. Morning Coffee, na the best na salon. For information, na this nation. Morning Coffee, na the best na salon. For information, na this nation. Give me radio, pass me radio. I want for listen. Morning Coffee. Give me radio, pass me radio. I want for listen. Morning Coffee. Morning Coffee, na the best na salon. For information, na this nation.
Today now Wednesday, July 10, and so we go welcome you to the program Morning Coffee. We the country live from Salon Broadcasting Corporation, FM 99.9. We other radio station them, community and partner radio station them all about the country. This program they give Tori and other things that they happen all around the country. My name is Daniel Mosiri. At the general produce the program with the company.
David Agaba Fambul, good morning. Sense word inside today edition of program come out from Mature of Blessed, Texas. They say Piki Yuba, no the Kana tongue. Family now the program this morning we get for talk on sexual and gender based violence as them get one big town hall meeting outside different relevant stakeholders that may come. They can put couple sense together for see where manner how this wires to go tap in the country. Well, the community development committee for the Mafoki Chiefdom landowners, they don't come together. They get one big meeting. They don't do that meeting. That meeting in sense how they go shape other money or how they go use them actually for the good of the community. Where the mines limited now, the mines may come for Kangi. That money the 9% when the Manapa Mines Limited been give for sake of cross shipments where then they do na the community. Same so we from we correspondent say na Kono say one the judge na Kono don sentence one man to 5 years for way he impersonate say in a human rights lawyer. Now the program same way so fumble this morning for complement government through the free quality education program, especially for girl pikin where they offer the step courses and of course they really link to the sciences and other one them. One salon person we based in the United States of America where they right now in the country, they don't open one school just for girl pikin them na carry tongue. You go know the purpose of that one day and why make you choose that location there for them girl pikin them. Na the program when na Olive B Academy we go talk to na the program. Plenty other thing I not mention. Same way so day for you now the program this morning coffee members say talk for today Brapoli all day inside the program. You are at voice and you comment to the number 034100444. Morning coffee. Now you listen to all about now the country and also through Facebook.
Well, in case you want to get a repeat broadcast of this program, don't forget for tuning to Universal Radio 98.9, 8 o'clock to 9 o'clock every day, so that you will listen to a repeat broadcast of this program. All right, so they begin for Sip the Coffee, but all the way from Russia, as we brother them with their students, then they ask government, say, look like government don't forget them for the small thing for meet them, way for make them they able to get the small yam. So Lord, listen to them.
Good evening, Miss Salon people. I mean, so we have on camera, third year America student, they study currently in Russia. They do this video for express we disappointment to the government of Sierra Leone and the people who are responsible for the disbursement of the stipends, where they're not able to do them up till this time. The year done round and another year they can start again in few months. So we beg to the people of Sierra Leone and the people who are responsible for the disbursement of the stipends, where they go able to pay this money, we get for pay for medicals, we get for eat, get for pay for hostels. We beg to the people of Sierra Leone and we able to pay with them stipends there. So
and right now I'm not in my original college, which I'm exactly supposed to be studying medicine. Instead, I am in another college in a different state, doing my language studies, studying Russian language and other subjects which are related to medical faculty. But in a couple of weeks, because I'm already done with my exams, but in a couple of weeks I'm supposed to be transferring to another college, my original college, my original university, to start studying medicine in year one. But because of the lack of financial help and the fact that I have no money with me, I might have to tend to postpone my transfer because it requires a lot of expenses, such as the medical insurance, the hostel fees, the transferring fees, the translation of document fees, and the list goes on and on and on. But because of the lack of money, that lack of financial help, I am unable to do this. And it's not only me. We have over close to 50 students who are supposed to transfer to their original colleges, but because of this particular situation, some of us might tend to have to postpone our transfer to our original universities, and it's really a hard time for students in the Russian Federation.
So my name is Patrick, a member of the National Union of Sierra Leone Student Russian Federation. As a concerned student, I want to express my deep concern about the well-being of students in Russia. While the embassy may claim that students are not suffering, I can assure you that most of us are facing difficult challenges such as the cost of living, accommodation, and other bills to set out for as an international student. The cost of living in Russia is quite high, so much so that most of us as students are escaping classes to look for jobs so that we can earn money that can sustain us for a week or two. Meanwhile, our main goal here is to study and return back to our country to serve as a patriotic citizen.
Greetings, I am Abdul Karim Williams, the President of the National Union of Sierra Leone Students in the Russian Federation.
And today, I'm joining my voice with that of all other Sierra Leonean students in Russia and that of the diaspora to appeal to the government of Sierra Leone to kindly send our stipends. It has been over a year since we last received our stipends, and up to now, Sierra Leonean students are here in a very devastating situation. Students are facing a lot of problems with their health, with their accommodations, and even to have food to eat. They are literally starving. And we have some of the youngest set of Sierra Leonean students here from last year in the age of 17, 18, 19 years. Students are sick, they are waiting for surgical intervention, and students will soon be facing eviction from their various hostels and that of their accommodations. So the situation is tough and it's difficult to move funds in and out of Russia, and the stipend is small. It's actually not enough for future needs of all our students' needs. So we are appealing with the government. Every single year we have to come to the media to raise awareness and advocate for the stipends, which is, of course, not a good image for our country. But we have no choice because we have left with no other options. We have engaged with all the authorities via sending reminders and letters and meetings and all other form of correspondence, but we have received little or no response, no positive response as of today. So we are kindly pleading and asking the people of Sierra Leone to plead also on our behalf, and we hope that this message reaches all the right individuals and authorities in charge of this process.
Well, that's now some of we brother student them we based in Russia. Then they ask government for the government not forget them, because they can always they send them stipend so that they will able for use them for do some other things them. We continue the program. We'll go put local as the Community Development Committee (CDC) for Mafoki Chiefdom. They don't done one engagement with the landowner them and other key stakeholder them. How them for use that 38 billion we one of the Mampa Mines Limited being as 1% of the gross shipment. Well, they say even though President Bio being done over the check 1 year we don't pass, the Mafoki Chiefdom not able for access this couple because they get joint steering committee, development committee with them form. Well, as all this they be the Mafoki now, they don't decide say then going to open their own committee now, so that at least that committee they then go think about plenty project they really want to do. They want to build multi-purpose center where they need about 10-acre land for do that. So for now we'll get more insights on this thing they happen there. But by Funky Finker the second, when I the paramount chief for Mafoki Chiefdom, he explained more to we own SLBC Hassan Bruce.
Second, Mafoki Chiefdom. The first thing I go say, tell God thank you. Then I go further. I'll say I tell the president plenty thank you. And we pray for may God give a long life and well body. The heart what he get for this nation. May God continue for bless her and give her the wisdom for help we and help the entire country at large. The main objective today of this meeting all we get since 2023, His Excellency present the check to we. I go keep me conversation with the old currency, or they give the 38 billion from MML, the 1% gross sales or gross shipment. Now money they be done na Marampa, or will not be able to get access to it, and up till now we not get access yet to it, because me as a paramount chief, I realize Mafoki a big chiefdom with 20 sections and 20 section chiefs, 350 villages there, 700 headmen. So for me we go deal with such a huge amount, we not able to do things and take decision for we self and not look good. So I be stand from say me the separate we from Marampa So the CDC, Mafoki go get in yon, Marampa go get in yon. So now that be kind of prolong everything.
So when I be don't end up for separate now, and if we don't separate, what thing we don't plan for Mafoki Chiefdom?
Well, we don't do a CDC committee of Mafoki. We don't do all the necessary thing. We don't write, we don't send all to the parties involved. And now the deeper work on it. And the SFC, the reality say yes. Mafoki should be Mafoki, Marampa should be Marampa. But within that process, the advice say we for put in we proposals there. You see, and then some of them projects that we put in at that then result to this big meeting we get. Because we put in 5 items there. We put in scholarship for Mafoki students. We put in renovation of the relocated houses and for Gide solar system. We put in the multimedia system, and then we put in a sustainable developmental machineries. Out of them 4 projects that we put in, the CDC committee, the steering committee of Marampa, they able decide say the school term don't come to an end. So they approve the renovation of the buildings there and forget the solar system. And then they approve the multimedia system. So this meeting today, we get the multimedia system now for more we go able put up na Mafoki. So I call all the landowners there, even though me too na landowners. But as a paramount chief, we fight for more we go get freedom for people for me they decide and make decisions on their own. So I call the Finca section people. I call the Moria section landowners. I call the Berry Junction Unabatpolo landowners, and I call the Old Putloko landowners. And I put this request to them, say we need a land, and we need approximately 8 acres of land for do this with multi-system or multi-function center.
Now, what is the importance of this multi-purpose center we talk about? Why would I feel say na a priority?
Well, based on the situation we get, Mafoki is a very, very deprived chiefdom. After the amalgamation, we realize, say, as a CDC committee, we need a center who get so many things there. For an example, the multimedia center of the tribe for create so it will get an FM station for the Mafoki chiefdom. We will get a computer center. Or we Mafoki picking there, they go able to come also to teach their computer, and we'll be able to train there, and they go able to do their compositions there, the letter writings there, or any school project. They will come at the center, they can use the laptops they will get for put there, for me they go make good use of them. And within the center, we realize, say yes, we get picking there not to education are the only thing. We get smart people there, we get forget a studio inside. We'll go able to produce the music there, we're able to help them aside there. Then within that, with the CCAS, Mafoki is trained. Even simple printing for printed t-shirt, print banner, pass will go free to or go loan sir. Within this multimedia center, we get forget a printing press. So we'll be able to get to printing materials there. Then within this multimedia center, we get forget a recording studio. Also we're able to record with local languages there. Songs there, we able to record some other things and publish them out.
So now that we don't cancel today on this meeting, the people then don't able give any response for with regards the time we for begin this project of the land for make available.
Well, I'm so happy because my people they don't cry for development, and today they really understand the process of development. See, it get for start, and it not get for start from the paramount chief. It get for start directly from there. So now for that, I put the word to them, and they all appreciate it, and they give a very, very good support. And we get 3 families, they all don't willing, and they don't agree, say, then go offer the 8 acres of land to the CDC committee.
So, what the people in Mafoki for no?
But what I want the people and I'm a fucking for no, because I don't tell them and I don't stick by what I can say. Because of the amalgamation, we suffered a lot. But I don't tell them say yes. We're not for worry about it too much. We for be happy. Because today we don't be we self and within Mafoki. And the Mafokians that we able help for build and develop Mafoki. So I want all Mafokians from all corners, may they understand, say yes. The car can just say in we local language, say, I couldn't all footing us back. Because back lap 30, so to try. So back develop on Mafoki. Because no that pokum susabe and Sabama Marimati to developing it.
Well, that's now Paramount Chief of Mafoki Chiefdom, Paramount Chief by Funky Finka II. Well, in Mafokian, actually, they talk to the Mafokian for let and join together for develop. They continue the program now as we want for go Kono. As the Honorable Justice Monfred Momosise don't sentence one Ibrahim Sori Konde go jail. Well, this Sori Konde is a human rights lawyer. It's set up for 5-year jail. Well, this convict Ibrahim Sori Konde, it is stand trial for wounding with intent, and it tell the police say in a human rights lawyer. They tell them they take statement from him. Well, the person with him form when are the lawyer, lawyer A.O. Kamara from Legal Aid Board. From Kono District, Dauda Kamara been there at the courts and he sent this report.
Appeal Court Judge Isai Kono District, Honorable Justice Monfred Momosise, don't sentence Ibrahim Sori Konde for impersonation. Ibrahim Sori Konde may stand trial for 1 count of wounding with intent, weighed under the against Section 18 of the Offences Against the Persons Act of 1861. After the State Council, lawyer Charles Foresise may not make an application for make the case be tried by judge alone instead of judge and Josem. He may make this application pursuant to Section 1442 of the Criminal Procedure Act No. 32 of 1965 as repealed and replaced by Section 3 Criminal Procedure Amendment Act of 1981. He make this application according to him for the interests of justice and make the case go quick one. The defense lawyer A.O. Kamara may make no objection when the State Council lawyer Charles Foresise may bring the first prosecution witness when the police officer when they read the face of the statements. He may reach one side where he may mention the accused occupation within a human rights lawyer. During that time day, the presiding judge, Honorable Justice Monfred Momosise, may vex when he read a word. He may ask the investigator if he may investigate that particular occupation of that accused person day. The police officer may answer say no. He say na so the accused me tell him, and me tell the judge say if you not put and say in a human rights lawyer, he not go sign the document. The judge, Honorable Justice Monfred Momosise, may admonish the investigator and tell him say then can't hear so we do so, then go charge him for aiding and abetting. During that time, the police officer may nervous and may listen to waiting the judge may they tell him. After the prosecution be don't close in case, now na the time for make the accused open the defense, the judge, Honorable Justice Monfred Momosise, may explain the law to the accused person. He tell and say he get 3 options. He go stand from the accused box and talk all wetin happen. He no go get wait and nobody no go ask him any question. He may also tell and say he go move from the accused box, he can at the witness box. Also, he go take oath and explain all wetin happen. If he get witness, he go call him. After in testimony, the State Council go ask him question, and even he as judge go ask him question. The third one, he tell and say he go rely on the statements where he make na police. He may pick for team up na the witness box and defend himself during the case. When he may talk, he may tell the judge say in a human rights lawyer. The judge may caution him, but that what the way he talk say in a human rights lawyer, and the judge may tell him say if he repeats that word again, he go record him, and after that
he go ask a question. The accused may still say in a human rights lawyer, and the judge may record what he is saying. After he don't give in testimony done, the judge may look inside the law book, talk triangle one, but impersonation. During the cross-examination, he may tell the judge say, and don't be human rights lawyer for 4 years, and he may study law na the youth bill salon where they na MAKENI. The judge may rule say he don't satisfy with waiting the accused say, and the accused don't impersonate the profession as a legal person. He stress say he may talk that na police station during the time where they give statement and also repeat them before him as presiding judge. For sake of that, the judge say he found him guilty and will sentence Ibrahim Soyi Konde for go jail for 5 years for sake of where impersonate say in a human rights lawyer. The judge, one of his strong order, may talk say Ibrahim Soyi Konde not for benefit per nothing and for go in full 5-year term as he do order in sentence. For Morning Coffee, Dauda Kamadi report from the Sefadu High Courts, Isai Kono District.
Well, plenty thank you to Dauda Kamadi from Kono. I see the report, but one Ibrahim Soyi Konde, we like say in a human rights lawyer, and it may now cause some problem. The statement we make, and we reach in a court now, the judge sentenced a 5-year jail. We'll continue with this as the people and the one that we know about the environment, with one called environmentalist, they don't raise alarm for sake of the condition where the river Ukel Creek there now, where they say that water the quality, it don't drop bad one, then pass month or so. So when they talk at this interview, the people we've been talk to we colleague, where they are along the river Ukel, they say now they get water for drink and do other thing them. So over this past month or so, the water in condition don't change color, and of course they're not able for user for do what in them plan do. The members say them people and they call now for if they not take action now for address that pollution problem they na that river will kill they, and they say that mining business na irresponsible for that. We don't make the water condition don't change. Plenty they say if they not take action now and foresee say they address that thing they, if that thing they continue, then the river will kill, it go bad, the water go bad, and they're not able for use them. Well, for now we'll get more insights into that. We colleague Magboka Amadou Bari been talk to some people along the river Ukelde at this interview.
As a woman, it don't look favorable because the color of the water, and as a woman, if they use it for domestic work, they're not just good anyway.
Alright, you talk about not good. What's it then mean? Is it that they're in a bad shape way?
Yeah, that's what they try for say. Color, we used to this water in that good mood, in that good way, but the way in there now, not go down well with we really.
Alright, Tigade, we will not be they use this water nowadays. You see that it gets any amount of changes,
Yeah, big time changes is great. Like as I tell you the color, they even get a voice say na in with the Yusuf na the tap them Salwako they use them as well for giving water for drink. I don't know how true it is, but like as I tell you the water issue is very tough. We gamble every day and night concerning this water business.
Alright, so basically what will be your recommendation over this water as a woman, you use it as a domestic cook?
Nice the water and look good on me. I don't know health in terms of health issues. I don't feel safe favorable because like they say pure water within a clean, it no get smell, it no get color also,
So also wait for testicle as the way concerned because me for understand say there is amount of mining activities where they carry on. Yeah. One for recommend, one for tell stakeholders as the waiting for do.
Stakeholders they need for see but waiting they go on and put a stop to such. Because like we kill water and be clean water, we all know. So the way in there now, majority and particularly with the woman there we know favor the water color, everything, you know. So the stakeholders then made they just talk to una, for let una put una amount of support for us to say this water be dead to the way we be day back.
My name na Aminata Ensa. I live na 33 Ferry Road. So like concerning this river Wokel water, before this water been clean, we be dey get am for drink, we dey book with am, we dey do with domestic work with am. But now we need the able because the water don't dirty. It's so brown. Even if you get you white color, you go able wash and they not easy. So like the water is not clean at all. It dey really mourn away. Like we dey beg the leaders them for help we for let this water we go able for get am back like how it been there before. So we dey beg una for let una help we.
So as a woman, just like what you don't say, the water not favorable to you because for do you domestic cook. You know, basically, how this it return to now because for drink it could be somehow disturbing, right?
Well, like and it really torment we because like past we wait rain come before ever we dey able forget pure water, or if you not able afford now forget for let you buy packet water, all them things then they.
In other words, this is the only water way una dey survive on.
Yes, especially where they done this period, they really help with. So like we dey able for use them for most of the things they will for do. So if you can't do so, we not really happy with the strain.
Just like the previous say way it be say it not be day like how it be day today. Basically waiting at the thing where when I able find out things say na the problem where this water don't dey in a bad condition right now.
Well, to me own thinking na the things say na the mining where then they do. They make this water the dirty so. Me na that's na me own thinking. So I want let them find way how they go able for solve them.
So basically what's it go be your recommendation, you know, to stakeholders way concern over this so that's waiting for do?
Well, like we now they beg no more let them help we because then the stakeholders, the elders them go no more waiting for do for help we for let this water return back like I even day before. We want let them help we.
All right. Well, now so people then been talk now that side they as then this talk about concerning the river Wokel Creek where then say the water don't polluted and that water then they use now the community for different purpose then. Well, now we come now studio for can talk to one of our studio guests. Then we get Olive Favor, Kalon Bemba, Olive Kalon Bemba na salon person, but he don't based na the US and he come back for can give back to a country by way for help for push education business to go before, and he come get an academy where he don't established na Kerrytown where especially for girl picking them. Well, what in make he come up with this vision here? So he did with we in our studio and for tell we more about this particular school na that community. Good morning, a pleasure.
Good morning.
All right, so give me small information about you.
Well, me na Olive, like you say, migrate out of here. I did throughout the war and left here in 2002 to the US. And but before that, girl picking education always the important. As I go now Hartford Moyamba, I see how we teachers in our Hartford invest time and energy inside we follow we be the best version them of we serve them. So when I travel out of here, na be a dream where I get. Say one day I go want for create an opportunity for give all girl picking them that same opportunity there. And so when we begin the school, the goal for the school was that every girl picking forget the same opportunity. So now all girls boarding school, day school no day. We want let the girl picking get the same opportunity. So we go able for know how to handle the issues then. You go get people go say, well, probably we are gonna host, now me they go cook, now me they go clean, now me they go do everything. Versus the picking within a border where you come out school, they rest before. So the disadvantage day between the day student and the boarding home student. And so Olivier Academy want for bridge that gap, for create opportunity for all picking them, no picking off for able for left behind if that picking them motivated for learn. So now that the school day about.
So why Kerrytown na day una go locate this school here?
Well, Kerrytown, of course we know the community, now a very deprived community, but more especially Kerrytown be get the kind of space we'll be the look for. because na boarding home, and we wanted the pikin and get a kind of a serene setting where they able for give them that idea for education where they a little bit off from the town. So Kerry Town able for give we that exact location they will be look for. And of course, the community just don't begin. A few years ago, we launched the project. Much not be they happen at Kerry Town. Today, Kerry Town they very much wide open. So Kerry Town will be the next place for girl picking for med and develop.
So whose age gap will they look for at this school?
This school they begin from 1 when our GSS to SS. So now GSS to SS. What will begin next year, and I end with the day. We target the primary school starting probably 2026-27. But that will only be for the Kerry Town community or for anybody who go want for car with the picking them, because we not body home. But the primary school eventually where that starts will not go actually do border with them. So picking them for able for camp school and go back home at the end of the day.
So how you manage, because girl picking them, you know, in terms of you teach them, we they employ, order them, you employment them, because you know security for them and all things. You know, so then I girl picking.
Yes, that na me on na the thing that we made passionate about girl picking safety, and so we get a lot of policy system in place for able enhance girl picking safety. We of course again na girls school. We not go say we know they hire man teacher them. But we get a lot of rules them in place where they guide we get picking them at the campus, and a lot of training and education on we teachers them for men they know where the boundaries then they. And so that are some me personally that they very much involved in for make sure say this environment they safe for every girl picking.
So because now you get the school, now you go for manager wholeheartedly, or you go there aside because or you get people where you trust, you know, we go manage the school for you.
Yes, we get people them. Now me and me man, now we two get in and the brain behind the school. But we get people then we get for manage the school from head of school to teachers them to different faculty heads them. But we go did it for carry the vision out. We go did it for make sure say the idea, the kind of school where we want for make the school become, that we did it for set the pace for that and guide the leadership through that journey.
Now also they think for focus more on the step course system. Why?
The world they change. The world they change. When I left Salon and go America almost 22 years ago, I be very disadvantaged. The disadvantage is that the other people that we are meet in the US about me age, we get me level of education, but they're a little bit more advanced than me. So the struggle be there from the beginning. And so I feel we don't get to that point where we need to make education a little bit competitive. So if Peking gets opportunity for left Salon and go to any part of the world, from Ghana, Nigeria to US and England, let them not be too far behind. Let them actually compete with the current standard. And I make one for really bring global education to a way where we Peking and they compete globally.
So the subject we naga for introduce, because Nakam naga for introduce things that were different from other schools, so Peking and Gola.
We don't do some research with other schools. There's not much of a difference, but we want for enhance waiting already did. But one thing what we want for really bring different language now with school, from Spanish to French to Mandarin, bring them different for make people they competitive. The world they to a point where if they travel from US and they can't go France, you know they talk French, no problem. Right, and so for give them the basic communication too in their different languages than they. So I think that's one thing we really get for set we apart from a lot of other schools. Then for bring that language barrier for bridge that gap.
Right now, I mean you go build the school or the community, poor people them, and some of them go for get access to the school. So is it that you go meet the level, in terms of access to the school?
Now me your number one goal that one day, that any picking way serious but education, any girl picking way serious but education, not go left behind. And so we they take that project, the me and me man, for make sure say we figure way out how we go give as much scholarship then to picking a way capable, we get you take your MPSE exam, you pass your exam with flying colors, and I believe say if they left behind, the school go there for picking the like that one day, and the people that were able for support the you picking the too were able for do that. But the school they open for any picking we're able for compete. So me on go to gear picking the we go one for attend or the B Academy. Take your study seriously, the sky will be your limit.
Okay, getting a school purely for girls and also a boarding school, somehow you get more attention, more caution, because they deal with girl picking them and talk about don't they talk around the area of their safety, but also when they don't go out of them parents them they did out to themselves, them peer pressure, the issue of
bullying.
Exactly, bullying, because we they see na different countries them say something and they were picking and can go na boarding school, then someone can bully and they beat inside then all them things then they people who really want for know how what they really get for put in place for where picking go there in not commodity bad one or not commodity with injury or something where like life threatening problem for them.
Yes, me on go for this school now for make sure say we create the standard they very high, and at the standard way I hold for me on picking the way God is enough for create an opportunity where with every parent will know say in picking in a safe environment where they get a much of an open communication policy now this school where in picking they feel free for talking about anything. The love we go there at this campus will prevent issues and like that. We'll not go deny say it not go happen, but if it happen we go able to take appropriate measure for make sure say it not repeat itself again. But the plans that we don't put in place for make sure say even from the moment when they recruit you, not to just academic, okay, just the way how that picking they portray itself, how that picking they carry itself, go make sure we know if this not good candidate for the school. So the girl picking a we go want for look at Olive as a place where they want for continue their education. They need for take care of every area of their life, and not just academic, but even conduct, manners, them how you they talk, because this not place we want for prepare picking them for succeed in the future. Not to just education they get you up there. The other way they get you then a character. So we'll teach them both education and character.
And also before you decide for open the school, I don't get prospective guides for admission at the school. Whether some of them and they will go influence, some parents will they listen to you. For later and carry them picking, for let's say yes, then picking obviously they go to school where you go get the kind of education. Mina
wants to picking where every salon mama go able for relate to. I grow up na a single family home. My mama na take care of me single-handedly, and for me, every girl picking a salon go able for relate with me. When I left this country for go US, na Ghana must go back and do it. That is how interesting it is.
So that bag the dollars.
That bag there I still get upside. Okay. I still get the OBA picking I go get for see one day. But the inspiration we down there for give with girl picking for me they know see that every parent where they listen to me, I know the struggles. And me on go now for able for give as much opportunity to girl picking them. For me they able for come back and do similar things and we miss if they do. Because now the only way this would able for help the country.
Okay.
So they talk about capacity. Despite the fact say yes now big land and I don't get so like almost speaking the way that school they get for accommodate.
The school they able for accommodate up to 750 picking them comfortably. We go now for not exceed 500, but with capacity can go above that, but comfortably 750.
So both the primary school will open and the border?
No, just the middle and high school. Just the GSS 1 to SS.
Okay, so now that's what they cater for.
Yes, now that we don't cater for.
All right. So, but then the teachers them, for equips them, how many teachers like you could look up to, and in terms of, because it's not a private business, and how you able for motivate them so that they go for go and teach that school. I don't say you get your line, withdraw.
Well, one of the things that we do for we teachers, the last time we have been in a morning coffee, the day here where I meet up the teachers, then we talk. One of the things that we implement now with school that we get staff quarters. And so with staff quarters, them they're able for handle all of the teachers and what the school need. that they put a little bit of a burden on the teachers. Transportation burden, making sure say they get roof over their head burden, and so the staff quarters then they are inside the campus, and we get some of the quarters them outside of the campus around. We fence them, and so that now one way accommodation will be able for help with teachers, and we go qualify for work na the school here. The second thing what we they do is that now the campus we create what we call a smart classroom. The smart classroom now for we teachers them and even we student them, but we believe in continued education. I think now the US will sign me come out. One of the things that it no matter which kind degree or which kind license you get, every single year you for defend them by continued education. So every year you they take an exam online or few questions the way they answer from the facility where they work, understand say you they on track for continue the work the following year. And then also to one for implement now with school for make sure say every year teachers can go through continued education through with smart classroom and have volunteers in different parts of the world we go teach directly through that smart room and equip with teachers them. So we get tools them and we get materials and forget with teachers to equip for the next journey.
All right, so this accommodation you think about teacher getting family, how the accommodation you think about family? You know, if a teacher getting family, go able to accommodate there?
Yes, the accommodation they able for accommodate, we get 2-bedroom apartments where they able for accommodate a teacher with a small family. And of course, again, that are all part of the interview process as we go through the interview for able for know who that will be the perfect teacher for the school. So that all will be in place at that point.
You talk about different language, you say they get a teacher in there.
Well, the different languages then when they get them foreign teachers then for come for help with and train we young teachers them too naya. They go on for bring training and equipped we young the naya. But we they use we young salon teachers then.
Okay, well, we will leave it first. We'll come back.
All right, and continue for the with we Olive Kalon, Favor Kalon Bemba from the Olive B Academy. And we can take a break now for TikTok for today, and when we come back we will can talk to Rainbow Initiative. There was a town hall meeting. We started and talk about sexual and gender-based violence extensively, so we can talk more on that in the second part of the program. But for now, we take talk for today with Daniel Mosiri.
This na talk for today. Family, good morning. Today I want for can talk to you where you not believe nothing past pepper doctor. Even where doctor go write prescription for you, where you supposed for go na pharmacy and buy the right medicine for treat you. Before that, you believe pepper doctor where they give you 2 tablets, you feel say you don't well. Well, make I tell you now how a danger for deal with pepper doctor. Right now, police don't arrest 2 women them with expired drugs them, including HIV drugs them, we don't expire. And then umayasu, then catch them, they change the label of the HIV drugs, they put Panadol label on the HIV drug. Just imagine, if grandma can permit me, I go say they were now the baddest unpatriotic citizen them because them plan now for kill people them. You can just imagine, you not get HIV, then you go take medicine where they write the Panadol, you feel say na Panadol for a headache. Behold, na HIV drug, Pantabla, it don't expire. You go know the side effect will go happen to you. 9 people here do so. So I want to tell the Waterloo police and thank you for where they're able for arrest them to Mayaso and make them ask them who side and go pull the expired drugs then they. I believe say if drug don't expire, now for burn them, now for destroy them. Otherwise, if you just go try like that, people and they will go pick them because people and know they think some people too wicked. How you go take drug go to expire? In fact, you go take drug when for this particular sick, you go take other label, can't put them on them, just for let people and buy them. Hey bo, una wicked oh. So you will like pepper doctor business, now for be careful. No usai you dey buy your medicine. Buy them na recognize pharmacy so that at least then go prescribe them for you. Now that make them pharmacy then they now then get dispenser them. then get people them when know about drug business, so that then go advise you the kind of drug we go take for the sick way you get. So now be careful. The way manner with people them angry for this couple of business, they can do any kind of thing. So man, apart from drug business, then we small things here, so what they eat per mind, then dry okra where they can beat, then small market and the kind of things here where they put inside there. Now it can make something can happen to people them. In fact, they will per mind here, will go for be careful. The kind mixture where they put there. Now it can bring them bad gumbele, or it can make like people them feel sin a poison and nothing. So do ya, unala will watch, unala will be careful. Not deal.
What you say? That you only meant.
Watch the easy flow of the Sewa River, the sweet sparkle of the Mana River, which borders neighboring Liberia. Watch the crystal clear Taya River, the constant glow of the Moa River, the snaky maneuvers of the Pampana River, and the joyous dance of River Rukel as it rushes to the Atlantic. Experience the thick forested high grounds playing host to gigantic trees. The cotton tree, the mahogany, that one is called Yemeni, and the coffee trees. They can stand the cedar woods of Egypt. Sierra Leone
tokens, register meter and exit.
You forget say na PhD you get per life.
But I no get QCell money.
Now it make it sweet and easy. Just top up your QCell and buy extra credit. No mobile money, no problem. It no be one day na salon. Pass with QCell. Hey, continue.
Okay, make a try back. Hey, livestock come! Yes, use your QCell, top up and buy extra light anytime, any side. Just dial *363# and follow the instruction. Make sure say you register your meter number first before you continue.
For more information, call 111. Terms and conditions apply.
QCell, Salon Pride.
You don't listen to Morning Coffee live from SLBC Radio FM 99.9. Now broadcasting house na Freetown. We SLBC regional station them and we partner radio station they all about the country. Radio station they like a voice of women Amatujong. Zimi Radio na Mapele Pujong. Radio Wanjamana Pujong. Voice of Kisitongi Radio FM 97.7 na Boedutong. Kailaon District. Solena Agriculture Radio FM 92.7 Boeduna Kailaon. And Kisibendu Radio na Koindu Kailaon Sef. Daily Morning Coffee.
Me and Dr. Soko Kabia, physician and consultant nephrologist and senior lecturer at College of Medicine and Allied Health Services. One of the first thing I can do in the morning when I wake, I will listen to Morning Coffee. And why I do that? Because I know say I will get information about what's in the going on in the country and get important facts from guest network up here. So I can feel good when I grab and listen. And I know say I don't cover a lot and I can prepare well for the rest of the day.
This na Morning Coffee na SLBC. Unu money no na Moiba.
Unu money no Botomoku na Wellington.
Welcome back to the program Morning Coffee, where they come to you live from Salon Broadcasting Corporation, FM 99.9, where the radio station them, community and partner radio station them all about the country. In case you just join me and you want to be part of this program, you are at liberty for send you text message to 034 100-444 so that you will be part of the program. Before we go, my sister Olive Favor Kalon Bimba, where they tell you about Olive B, a Academy, the school where they open Kerry Town, way for encourage Salon people to get quality, Salon picking and for get quality education. Well, we get with Bob Lamin of Rainbow Initiative. Very recently, we organized a town hall meeting, the Ministry for Gender and Children's Affairs, and then we invite, of course, Rainbow to be key, into that town hall meeting. Well, we get Bob Lamin. Bob, good morning.
Good morning, Dan, and good morning to listeners of SLBC.
All right. Because that town hall meeting, what do you take of that town hall meeting?
It be successful because we've been getting some frank discussions, and there was a roadmap on how we all for come together as a country for solve gender-based violence. One of the takeaways was so happy, about now that the president gave directives that are meeting up for just and freedom, because we can realize the cases more they happen in the provinces if we put together as compared to what they happen in Africa. So if people in Africa get the opportunity for get their saying, for talk to their leaders them directly, I think people also in the up country deserve the same. Even though we do a lot of things, remember through the Ministry of Information, where they also now be co-partners into this organization of the event, set up this Lido, and also they make the 818 short code, people being sent question and answers. We still say they're not enough. We forgo all over the country. And I also say it's successful because this is not the very first time we don't organize such a program for more than 4 ministers. Almost everybody will invite can more, the ordinary people can even more than what we prepare for. So people really be committed, and like I say, people be talk with honesty, people be talk with every sincerity that we all for come together if we want for see gender-based violence end.
Well, the one that we've been at the panel, actually, of course, we will get the Minister of Education, we'll get the
Minister of Health, Social Welfare, Children's
Affairs,
yeah.
And then we'll
Chief
also
Justice,
get the Chief Justice,
the Inspector General of Police,
yes,
Presidential Advisor on Gender.
Indeed, we will get a frank talk from them, although some small accusation with the come up.
It will always happen when camp gender-based violence issues.
Yes. Yeah, and then of course we are here from the public, the Peking and NSF, some they can give their own story about things that they happen. But we don't say, this gender-based violence business more, they happen outside Freetown, more in the province area, where we don't say, but things and where they happen. But I see una get statistics of what in the happen, but some of them see the ability and the sweep on the carpet.
Yeah, so if you remember the presentation where we executive director do, or the whole idea for get this town hall meeting, part of the data we can produce, and also we do a survey with Qatar Center for know the underlying factor of gender-based violence. So in that survey, compromise will be one of the things we make people they know the report. We talk about people not get trust in the police. We talk about people feel say their matter or not being taken seriously. So you definitely know like compromise. I always say now one of the things we undermine we work, because if we don't talk to communities that if they rape you, go report, if this happen, do this. Excuse me. And if all of these things happen, then the person will not get justice as a result of compromise. It they undermine we work, because there are times if we volunteers or interns go back to communities, quick they don't cite example say so then rape XYZ, at the end of the day they will not get justice. We don't get situation where survivors they go now we center and tell we say I not feel say I will get justice in the way I want them. So the best one I can do for me, una just treat me, let me go back now me house. That person they are the left to in God, because I know I for go through much pain. They don't rape me, I they feel this, they also every day I they see this person in a communities. I don't say this one time. There was a 12-year-old picking where they raped now one village MAKENI my district. Where the guy be the rape I put close now a month. In the way that when the picking they shout, nobody knew hearing. So imagine that picking go through that. When he done, he left the picking, they go report, they arrest that guy. The guy was seen back in the community just after 2 weeks. Each time that pikin see that guy, they freeze. They just the team up water they run here. Past people go and the best we've been doing that before relocate that pikin from that community. Because it be in a way that every other possible afraid the guy now say it can do to me and walk free. So compromise really the undermine work. But we don't they try, if you remember when the Sexual Offences Act came into being, it make really heavy punishment on compromise. So as a result of that, we take that act there into every district where we do work and sensitize people with regards compromise. I think it not day like how it been day, but that is not to say no they happen.
But if you look na data, you know, as low as 1 month or 1 year.
Yes.
1
so,
month or 1 year old pikin.
Where the youngest case old ever get at 12 days, but we also don't get 6 months. We don't get 3 months. Last year, excuse me, I get this school.
Yeah.
Last year,
yes,
last year the oldest case we get now about a year.
The
youngest, sorry, now about a year, and the oldest now about 86. This year, going interesting for no say the oldest old on get 97 years.
97.
Yes, we been raped by a 19-year-old boy. A day. In that act, if you everybody they shout, people go meet her, they not grab, not until they remove her from the woman. So that tells you the granny, so to speak, not a woman. So that tells you how this thing don't become a pandemic. If you know for talking that way, but that tells you how it needs everybody. Because for me, the only crime with that woman that mommy do now before let dinner host in one, we nobody know they around that. So now this is why I say we all not safe. Because we get what we do what we call what we are wearing. There are some people that rape them, they tell we them go to office just like we you can work. So you get some people that abuse the way they go for go see doctor. You get some people you hear from the town meeting, a lot of accusation come with teachers, which we can confirm. We get a lot of cases where either the teacher now where they take the picking extra class, a raper. We get some other people sometimes away don't left in picking in and need they tamper with them. So we get some other people when are their own biological papa they sleep with them. I've always said this, we get one picking way now a 60-year-old pastor first they don't with them. In papa be so demand justice, whether I not get her or not, whether they're gonna host and start for sleep with the picking, it not stop the again belle, drive the picking come on at the host, the picking go to our Okada boy also. So these are the kind of things people they go through. We mean say none of we not say. Even the boys, there is a boy where in uncle go pull up line car with, he stay with him. The auntie wants let the bobo sleep with her. Because the bobo not do end of what get the bobo say if you not do I will lie by you or I make me man kick you come on out. So because the bobo look at her say it could be so much inhuman to an uncle for sleep with an uncle in wife he decide for gonna sleep down for dinner the house. So this one show say we all at some point in time somebody can
Alright, see, you make you talk something just now. You talk about the youngest case one I don't get recently, like 12 days old. Yeah. Somebody go to wonder 12 days old became how it happened.
Okay, so now woman do so this woman in Paddy day, I think that them in the go school for some time then also see so you go fan in Paddy a receive born. So the lady left him picking there look after me picking go get water by the time they can meet him picking the bleed seriously. Then go with her and notice somebody put up and at the end of the day the whole the girl for admit to that crime. So that's how it happened.
I'm not teach them matter than they, you know, where to go to them. Because when I well, I don't know, they can call on a court for a doctor them for any as witness. But how like he handle them at least 12 days. I don't know. It's traumatic to the extent that we even get a social and psychological person for we staff them, because even with all the kind of training we then get, just una way at the tell una so they see the reaction on our face. So imagine those people that deal with it every day. So for solve that problem with them, we also get a psychosocial nurse also where they talk to them.
looking at those cases. You get some of the staff there are some times where they see the case for the whole week, they are disturbed. If you remember, there is a doctor in MAKENI, Cambia, where they call Dr. Songo. There was a time he do operation on one 8-year-old picking. For almost the whole month he was disturbed, looking at the pain with that picking go through. So yes, then they call we medical doctors then at court, where else then thing happen if they don't issue the medical certificate, then they call in a court for the testimony that yes, there was a rape and this and this and this not happen.
Okay, when that's the way you take, is it that rape in the increase? How many? Because boy picking themselves now and they rape them.
Yes, please.
How many boys? How many guys? You know the age gap.
Yes, so over the years, 90% of the survivors really go to the centers now, girl picking them, and if you watch the age gap, then they between the age of 11 to 19, that the highest, number of people that are really suffer abuse. Last year, for the past 3 years, we only get a steady increment with the abuse of boys. 2020 we get about 20, 2022 we get 24, and 2023 we get 29. So there's a steady increase of our boys. So yes, that's what happened. One thing that I'll say, no one for say there is an increase because I not go get empirical evidence or say that. But one thing that we are happy about is that as an organization is that people are coming forward to report. That shows say they don't ready for shame the perpetrators. That shows say they don't ready for use their abuse as power for make sure say them perpetrator are not get for granted to other people. Because I always say the strength and the continuity of the perpetrator lies in the silence of the people. If the person didn't do it and you continue not for talk now, the more they do it. But the fact that you don't come out, you don't talk about it, and concrete action should be taken, not only you just talk about them. So for the fact that these don't happen, I think it don't make a lot of people don't come out as a result of the reform which we call survivor solidarity movement. So all the survivors who don't pass through the center, when they come, we tell them about this program. We initially start with 7 of them, but today we got about 70 that survivors don't already see waiting happen to me and what they happen to other persons. So as a result, I want to use my voice for advocates. Maybe I go through this because I not be getting knowledge, I not be getting information. So as a result of this now, survivors they come together, get the meeting and do community outreach for make sure say they sensitize their communities.
You know, me are so particular about the one way they do the action, you know, on the picking them or whether a teacher. I think to say for let go really minimize than the name and shaming, you know, for be part of, even though if they arrest them, because you never know, they will arrest you, lawyer come out for you, go defend you. So you not take 1 week self. You say I'm back to the work on the streets.
Yeah, name and shame, I think it inside the Sexual Offences Act as amended in 2019. If you remember in the town hall meeting, the Minister of Gender talk about, and that is something that they push forward for now. That if you don't do 1, 2, 10, therefore publish your name that. Because we not like other advanced country, we get sex offenders database, whatever they will just put your name and pop up. So now that we get all of them database, I've got the details of the people. So the ministry want for take that forward now. That when people were notorious rapists, so to speak, or women abuser, then they go into that list and then they publish it. I mean, I always talk at you not for one for protect your rights, then also you infringe of other person your rights. Why you want for let them protect your rights, then also you go rape person, or you they beat you with, or you they sleep with the king. Once those things are done, there are some people with the law want catch up with and I be eating at the devil's work. Who's side you left for let the devil use you, you know, think about that. So for me it's a laudable venture now that we want for really put that into act as the Sexual Offences Act said that sex offenders the name for be published. If the people they're not shamed for do the act, why we for shame for name and shame them as well? So there is no one way to it. If the person not feel that kind of human say what he do not bad, and officer we forget any iota of doubt in we mind on how we for treat somebody. Yes, we are a country of law, but this also not the law don't prescribe and say sex offenders and then therefore be published.
No, especially that particular aspect there. that act they will for deal with them, because that will help for minimize, the perpetrator them.
Yes.
Because if we go begin to them, then they look and say, oh, it will be me family, it will be this. When I family, you don't do the act. Look like we say one reverend.
Yes, and that the thing we making endure that I be stay to lay again belly na the same family. We in that this start for sleep with I telling auntie. Say, hey, auntie, this pastor don't do this to me. We don't kind of host me that back they sleep with me. Hoping that the auntie go save her. Waiting the auntie say was like, don't say this to anybody. Like disgrace to we family. So the pikin not get nowhere for run for go and end up for continue in the abuse.
What you say? So I think that the next one and if I come up because
that we they really push on that advocacy. That should happen.
So when you name and shame somebody, in fact, you prevent them for even then as all important position, then kind of thing. The other person when you remember, we say no, I know them. Now so been do. Now look the man and not get this and not get that. I feel safe for do that.
I agree 100%.
Yeah.
All right, continue for day with we popular mean from Rainbow Initiative. We can talk to we about a town hall meeting, a national town hall meeting. Different big people in our society we get safe then kind about talk the day them day from the ministers them the security sector all man in day for make them friend when the man are out and go try for making them kind see another happen in the country again. We go come for talk to other people later. But we go now back inside the upline as we know so we can come out they go there back at the time then they go. But when Joseph Tebe been the follow up on a report. Remember say one time in the report on one same-sex marriage where we've been get what say up in a Lower Banta Chiefdom na Mayaba district na Imperi Chiefdom Bond district na the southern part of the country last week. Well, last week so the permanent chief of Lower Banta Chiefdom PC Russell Nyama is been talk inside but waiting is say concerning waiting in about this particular thing will happen because it say this incident here so instead for Iriam go try for Fenot for Mekele Enofibal excellent self supporter. Leslie Tucker Thomas, the region chief of Imperi Chiefdom Bond district, say also respond to the allegation them of the two women them where they then a couple and they married inside Moriba Tong, and this he talked to me company Joseph Tengbe.
Moriba Tong, see a route where you talk about. It's more of a cosmopolitan area. This Moriba Tong shares boundaries, Lower Banta, Upper Banta, in Perry. So something will happen where it will be one or two places. It is possible that the people that when they marry la Lower Banta they come out. It is possible that the hall where they go rent na in Perry they. As far as me concerned, finding out about these things, the hall is in Imperi Chiefdom.
So, Chief, we want to know now, Chief them that particular area, that kind of happen. How na feel we married, and of course now is say they don't banish the people in the community. What's I take on that?
Oh, the hall na Imperi Chiefdom in there. I go to the person who get the hall. I asked them for the book where then they lock for the hall, where people they go pay when they want to use the hall. This thing happened on the 16th of June, if I'm not mistaken, when I go through the book. And the thing come into the public after the 16th. When I go through the book, I see on the 16th of June, that particular people the way they talk about them, they book in that hall for birthday party, not for marriage. That is what is in the book. Now birthday party, the man will get the hall, say them booking in hall for, and I see inside the book. Now birthday party. Now, in the process of the birthday party celebration, and I end up to that level, of which me, the region chief of Imperial Kingdom, may not be even know of such things. But as here, somebody to make a comment on her, I hear you say, me be aware of the thing. It's a one public forum. They say even the paramount chief of Imperial Kingdom, they know, if you know about this, with some other stakeholders there. Out of my own curiosity, when I feel say such a thing is not permissible in Sierra Leone, I find out about the hall. And then I know say this thing happened on the 16th of June. When I been for birthday party, they pay the man for in hall, they book in the hall for do the birthday party.
So, Chief, waiting at the decision of the stakeholders, waiting at the take on the banishment, say they ban the people there from the community and talk, say they don't forget to walk around the mining areas and then particular place them there. So, waiting at the take on that.
My dear brother, up to this moment, up to this second, I dey talk to you, me as the region chief of Imperial Kingdom, me no know say if they don't ban them people there because no chief no report to me about that. Nobody, even the whole renter, not tell me about that. So if that is a genuine truth, me no aware of her. Because for ban somebody, we got guidelines, rules and regulations, and they for follow. It's not like drinking water. None of my children executives member, not even go to me. Waka go to me, go tell me, say, now this they don't find out. When I find out about the thing, I mean, well, I say, now some WhatsApp groups, now they will take up on myself to find out. Me town chief of my baton, when I meet her, he tell me, say, such marriage not happen to in knowledge. I don't even know the two ladies. So me, I don't know whether they don't ban. If I the two ladies, if not any other person, which stakeholder do down there without my knowledge, without my consent, me, I go use the word as far as me concerned, my dear brother, that for say they don't ban somebody in another chiefdom, my own chiefdom, Imperial Kingdom, it's a blatant lie. Because that is not known by me.
So, Chief, which message you go left with the community for such information where they spread and now the community and the nation as a whole?
Mr. Moderator, as far as me concerned, the word or what they come up from me to the general public is, I see an audio or I see audios where they talk about that. But me, in my chiefdom, where the whole renter, in book tell me say, they not rent in place for marriage on the 16th. They rent in place for birthday parties. That's missing inside the book. And secondly, somebody talk inside one audio that me, the region chief, I be aware of it. That one is a blatant lie. I not be aware of that. I not take part for now. I not be get no voice for contribute to such a thing. Thirdly, me not buy anybody. Probably not go into Imperial Kingdom as of now.
All right, okay.
Fambu, welcome back. The Madawan Day, you don't hear it from the chief of that side, they waiting safe, don't say. Well, we can as today back as we talk to Olive B. Remember, say you can still continue for send your text message to the number 034100444 and we go read them now the program. But then we come also for can continue for talk to Olive Kalon Bimba. So now they come for set up this school year. So we're going to talk about access and affordability before you say standing and like you dream for making people and even poor people and seven at the community go able for access this school year. So, but one will always want for no more how beginning will get access to this school.
Okay, so they begin, most of the pikin they begin admission with school, they begin next year, 2025-2026 school year. So we they target a lot of the pikin them way they take the MPSC exam next year for able for have Olive B as one of the choice of school. Pretty much the standard they set at the school for the school and at the country as to waiting a good result. And of course, we get forget with your entrance exam, you will still get good results. But if you not pass with your entrance exam, you know, would they accepted? The criteria now follow you pass with exam, and we exam they independently conducted. Not to pause exam, you push the button, we get with result on the other end. So pretty much now. So once you pass that exam, then the rest become conversation as to how to get you and at the school. But the number one priority now follow you first pass the national exam, then pass with entrance exam.
All right, feeding, lodging of them picking there. So then what I don't put in place because then on the say sometimes the picking there when they go they know they get balanced diets, you know. They know that it's fine. We don't say they got people and go for the give them some provision and some other things that they need, but then Uda will take care of them.
So this not a whole standard boarding home. The campus pretty much will know the TV for show the audience that we campus. But we campus get the administrative quarters. We sit on a 20+ acre land in Akeri town. So we get administrative building, we get classrooms then, and then we get the dormitory now they begin they get for day, and then we get multi-purpose hall. We now the canteen, and then of course we get staff quarters then. This campus get for get in your sport complex too. So when we do with sports them now inside we campus it get for day. So pretty much we get all of them different departments, and not only the teachers department, we get for get staff way now then they the kitchen. We get forget staffs and we they take care of hygiene. So this na a standard boarding school where they cover every area, definitely 3 meals a day within the campus too.
Well, we look at sustainability for start, but then how you go for sustain over the years, you know, because NSF needs huge amount of finance. So not capable.
Yes, so this school not to a free school, it's a private school, right? Where they still make room for picking them we're not able for afford them. So we are the school, they figure way how we will for raise funds them for give scholarships them out. But right now we then at the position based on the capacity where we get for make sure say we tuition the way they come in, they able for take care of the school. As this school here and I dream with me and my man get, we not get any NGO at the world, we don't give we 1 kobo. This now something me and my family don't do 100%, and we don't invest a lot, and we intend for do this because we believe in that the only way we will for help the country.
All right, okay. So in other words, the feeding and everything are only for the border, you know, because look at you also accommodate primary schools as well, then primary school picking them. That's not part of that.
Well, the primary school initiative not begin yet. It's an idea what we just don't begin talking about. The initiative not begin yet. When we begin 2025-2026 school year, not only the body home that we get.
All right, okay. All right, so as I say, I mean, even you say for let picking get admission at the school, again for look on exams and force on your own entrance, you know, exam. I hope so it will be a difficult thing. We will make them not able to accommodate any picking.
No, it go there to the standard of the exam we then just take, and because we want to bring integrity back to education. So it therefore be that same exam where you take, where you score that amount per now. Now that same similar exam they can't take now. Now we own place where nobody know the marker. Now the computer they automatically mark them, so it cannot be influenced by anybody. So this they really challenge with students then when they take the MPSC exam. Personally, I believe say Olive Academy now the kind of school where every girl picking need for go. I mean just me guess where I share at this podium with this morning. That now something where just really touch me heart for see waiting with girl picking them they suffer in this country, even the boy picking them. So pretty much I feel say this we go now for get a very safe environment for we picking them, and that safe environment the one thing we they ask for we picking them, let them back play their part, let them study, nothing or they go for free. You know, for some of we follow we come and do it too, they do so. Now we because we pay the full price, we not cheat, we study. Now make we will come back for give.
Let's continue for day with 3 now the program. This morning, now let's see what you don't send as text message them. This one say, Madam Kaloni say your concept towards quality education is say very good, and you say we hope say fully extend nationwide. It come out from Paul S. James Nakainau. One say morning coffee say na driver any need for promote the good initiative of the noble city them. Citizens them say in need employment. Okay, then consider okay, this other one where I go look inside. Say they watch the keke and bike rider them. You see that one, and they say people they don't be the champion they now for this SGBV issues them. Say do you make they will talk to them, make them know who they abuse them, picking them especially. Sexual and gender-based violence is saying that really happen inside us. It says especially between cousin and cousin, brother and sister. I say, but no more when they not agree for pull and do na family settlements. They say other one they happen as well. From ICC Triple Corner Bo City, say concerning the issue of Ukel River, it say question. It say now waiting they happen. Exactly now the role of the EPA in this country concerning that one. They said they go for do something for that river the way they pollute. So it's Mama Samale say we court system is say for be independent, free and fair, and the case they will then take to the courts, then they not for be delay, say justice delay, say justice deny. And look other one way come this morning. They say the higher cost of living. Now Russia is not surprising at all. Say that the war in Ukraine is say now in the rage right now. It's Mama go actually they talk concerning the student when they call for make the government look inside the situation and send the usual stipend they would can send for them. From Lamin Kaloko 001 it said plenty drinking to morning coffee team for always one of the giwi use where they happen all across the country. Say keep up the good work what una they do. This one say I take this one. He say if married woman the same way so can they report of sexual and gender-based violence now us. He say because it happen now us back. Joseph Munda Kambe inside my worker say on a plenty thank you for una always they give we quality information in our morning coffee. Thanks to morning coffee for una they give educative program always. They say we appreciate una come out from Sengbe Pierre now put lock home. Say this initiative here so of this school year so it's a very good thing. They say people them especially women the way they work and when they not can get chance or they do business they don't get chance for watching them picking them for letting them up well, so let them sacrifice send them picking them go na that side the way they go get we go to watch them and they say go to monitor them picking. They say a good thing for make lady picking them go get side for letting the land book in safety. Another one way I go watch, they say they talk about their science business. They say if una don't get the lab and the teachers them all the facilities they way for make the picking not to theory no more than get practical. Say also they encourage you for make the picking as una get big field make they learn agriculture as well. They say make them go the plant certain things. The one I go use safe na the kitchen na the carry tongue day. Other ones say Regent Chief he say be careful inside this matter na imperi to come up from Tony Bangali na Bo. I take one or two more come up from same Lamin Kaloko 001 say Madam Studio Guest he say why you say they talk about success stories and you challenges them. Okay, they say one for no if you get challenges as well rampant land conflicts at some parts also can only be they talk about the custodians them of conflict. I will wise na Kono Koidu City send text message. Say this Ibado for Mekele Iyeri say man of God go tamper with Pikin. He said this one year so then for expose the young kind. He said enough for sweeper under the carpet. He said then kind tear so and for put a face bamba ode na the media make them know say for kill dog make dog no say die before dog let dog no say die day. Another one I look quickly as they see the message and just they come. He say which one the one for start so he say no give them no chance for begin make play married between woman them or between man them. He say we not agree. He say that one day he say let the do an all. He say oh see then they spot na treat. He say we go know. He say we go report them. He say the law not for agree. He say because they go well with small picking them. I'll take this other one. Other say na incest na taboo prohibited by religion and the state. He say it was for them same sex people they do that kind thing and they how he say well he say how then they enjoy the business. He say na in the Buffalo and King Solo na in send that text message they. He say then must see say drug prevalence they increase by the day. He say and this way so it's dangerous and they know they do nothing for address that one day. Say danger they posed by the drug peddler. I think say that concern done because they really see now even yesterday I see them put speaker if they sell some for they say for that ulcer yes. If you get ulcer inside the belly you go use this medicine you go heal all the tumor you go heal all the wound you know and people and they buy them and the speaker then they put in I think say this not to this text message here so makes sense as and all the other one there as well. Thank you so much madam at the studio for take such a venture for car with this idea of this school year so it's a very good things they say and now na put local. Another one say the government for consider we brother than Russia for salvage the situation where then they face the Moriba Jodembi na bo. I take final one say make them no make the examination too hard for the pikin them we go inside they say make so that at least they go able forget picking them and also nurture them na the school. They say some picking them are slow learner but they're very intelligent come off from Alim. But we left the text messages then they now and come to we studio guest there for you go tell me madam Olive what you make of the text message there so far.
Yes, actually the person we send for the agriculture it touched something where we incorporate in the school where they very good. We get 20 acres na mile 4 and our agriculture location that one day one of the things that me come out na Delaware are they na US and are they Dover Delaware when more agriculture did it. And for me, I grew up, my mama work na agriculture. I see them where they take lunch, I can go see them where they work na farm. And so that na one side way we don't forget say now the biggest way that one day way we they grow with country na through agriculture. And so are they very big on that and we want for really create a way where in the school go they very much sustainable by the food and what we they produce. And now one of we goes and down there for drive cost down for we parents and we therefore bring the beginning for we able for produce our food. So that me reply down to that person because it touch area where I'm in passion right now.
Okay, so any other thing where you hear from the person where because there is other points say at the examination when they make for the picking them let una get allowance let not too stiff.
Yes, definitely. The goal now for we able to get good picking them for Canada school, and so the exam not get for they really tough. We team the work for see how we go even get a prep classes then before the exam. So we able for help picking them. We need for actually understand the content of the exam. As probably but picking them not good on they exposed to even computer yet at that time. So we go help them. We go now for help picking them. I mean. Me self na be smart because I just not be there na good environment for let me smartness show. So I go able for relate to Boku picking them way, you know, they smart but the environment not they allow them for me then strive. So then picking it up, we will give them the support where they need for me then take that exam there as much as they can until they pass them.
All right, continue for day with 3. Well, now we did come to Esther Marie Samuel. Esther, good morning. Waiting inside the sports kitty this morning.
Thank you very much. I'm David Agaba. Well, yesterday, one press release we come out from the Football Federation indicates say 46 under 20 players them don't be invited by the FA for trainings as Salon under 20 team get for in back inside the WAFO under 20 competition we get for take place inside Monrovia, Liberia, and that competition they go start from the 15th of September to the 30th. So for sake of that 46 players them across the different Premier League clubs them they'll be invited. See they then go start training now the newly installed artificial turf pitch now approved school 4 p.m. Osai. Then 46 players them drawn from Usum Stars, Wilberforce Strikers, East Lions, but all the Premier League clubs them will line up today for start effective training for the WAFO competition. And same way so inside the international stage yesterday we see a comeback from Spain as them be get a 2-1 win against France inside the Euro 2024 with the ongoing inside Germany. So Spain don't be the first country we don't progress to the finals. Are waiting either England and Netherlands. We then safe will play today inside the second spot for the final inside Germany. So now interesting match today whether the 3 Lions or the Dutch side who's one go make to the finals for join Spain for the final which will take place on Sunday. David Agaba.
All right, thank you so much, Esther, for giving you the update in the sports. All right, so we go canal and take Brapoli.
One question. Mr. Minister, we concern police if you get the chance for me kuna to see eye to eye. For me kuna again more than meet, exchange word them say go ask you one question. No, Mr. Minister, we concern. Police, post Mr. Minister, this you want to talk to boo. Oh, what you go ask and say? Police go ask Mr. Minister we concern police if chance go there for me kuna to meet 1-to-1 yai to yai ball yai. Police go ask you for the mobile hospital bus the way say you know they see like for say them lost like a lost injuries. Police boy you to talk about with me bobo. Police. Mr. Minister, we concern. Police say you don't talk, say but if you talk and talk, continue for talk. So like your mountain people then go yeri and understand, but waiting make the bus not the one again, the hospital mobile bus them. Something like beble, or na mercy no they, on the human resource not they for operate the bus them. Mr. Minister, police say we to the wife for who say go give an invitation for go talk to you, Mr. Minister, we concern.
Let's thank you to Brapoli. Welcome quickly again to Olive. Olive, in terms of communication, somebody want for reach the school, how they go for reach the school?
So we get we social media group where Boku people then will get that information. We get we website Olive B leadershipacademy.org. People that will go there for get more information. And then of course people then go I think the website are the first place. We get a lot of advertisement so let people they watch out for the advertisement and they will get for put some billboards around so people they go forget then contact and they right now with the try for put the direct link let them just go now the school website and then the website they will side where they click where they able for ask for inquiry and they will type put in at them question and somebody in the team will get to them.
All right, well, we want for tell plenty thank you to you and to all we guests that we join me inside the program Morning Coffee this morning, and also plenty thank you to Abubakar Dumbuya for the Facebook transmission, and Jira Sise, also Joseph Kowa Prince Campbell all the time for puts the materials them together with correspondent there across the country. Thank you so much. Well, before I go, I remember it says what we come out from Macho of Blessed Textiles and it's a Pikiuba Nordica Natong. My name is David Agaba. They wish you a lovely day and a company.
Dan see. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
What? It's a challenge. Walking to the junction to get Edsa recharge.
Another of your tricks to get out. Edsa recharge can now be done from the comfort of your bed. That's how I did it the other day.
Celebrated liar.
Okay. Dial *363# with your QCell and tell me what it says.
The message says, buy Q Power. Get last 3 tokens. Register meter. And exit.
Professor of ignorance.
But I don't have QCell's wallet.
The very reason it's...
Watch the easy flow of the Sewa River, the sweet sparkle of the Mana River, which borders neighboring Liberia. Watch the crystal clear Taya River, the constant glow of the Moa River, the snaky maneuvers of the Pampana River, and the joyous dance of River Roquel as it rushes to the Atlantic. Experience the thick forested high grounds playing host to gigantic trees. The cotton tree, the mahogany, that one is called Yemeni, and the coffee trees. They can stand the cedar woods of Egypt. Sierra Leone's biggest asset is its people. Always warm, always ready, always friendly to welcoming. This is Sierra Leone, where the Sierra Leone Broadcasting Corporation stands tall. This is SLBC, West Africa's first broadcasting outfit.
Jason Derulo.